In this lesson, the third part of our web series, you'll learn how to take your completed website and publish it so that others can see it. Complete with all the navigation and the different pages, my references, my interactive maps, my slideshow, all the information that I want to present within my website. I'm ready to go ahead and publish my site. Now, before I can publish the site, I have to have a folder, a special location on my computer where my website can be stored. So in my case, I went ahead and went to my desktop, and on my desktop I decided to create a folder called Lagoon Report. You saw it there for just a second. So Lagoon Report is my folder. There it is. We're going to wait for it here, and it's going to be the place where I'm going to publish my report, my website. So on my toolbar at the top of the window, I've got a button called Output, and on the Output listing I see my Rome website. So I'm going to browse to the location using the Browse button. This is why I wanted to have my folder ready ahead of time. So click on Browse, and then in my case on my desktop I have that folder called Lagoon Report, and once I have that, I can go ahead and I can give the main item that's going to be in there a name. Okay, so again, Lagoon Report, and I'm going to publish to that folder. So the steps are, again, to create the folder ahead of time and then publish to the folder where you want the files to be saved. When I look in my Lagoon Report folder, I'm going to see the really important part of this is the index.html file. This is the actual page, the web page itself, and then within this web page we have all the files and all the different things that make up our website. So if I want to view this web page on my computer, I'll just double click on the index file and open up that file in my default browser. Fun enough, but if I want to share this with someone, I've got to get all of the files within that folder onto the web. Now, a lot of different ways to do that. In Palm Beach County, we have a really easy way to do that because we have the Edline service. So I'm going back to the location because there's one more thing where my location for my folders is. I've got to convert this into a zip file. Okay, very easy, either on a Macintosh or a PC. Very easy to do this. You would archive it if you're on a Macintosh, and if you're on a PC like I am, you're going to right click on the folder. That's why we want its own folder, and we're going to send to a compressed or zipped folder. Right now we've got a folder that matches a zip file that matches our zip folder, and I'm ready to go over to my Edline website and post an example of my student work. Okay, great thing. Parents always love to see this, always love to show off our student work. So I'm going to put this in my content section of my science classroom here in Edline, and I'm simply going to add a document. So in the upper right hand corner where it says document, or in add, I'll click on add, and I'll give this a name. Right, so I would put my student's name in there and give that in there as well. Now I'm going to slide down, and what I want to do is I'm going to upload a web document. I have that option within Edline, very easy. Click on Upload a Web Document, and I'm now going to choose or browse to that zip file that I created. Okay, and that's one of the reasons why putting them on the desktop or somewhere easy to find them is a good idea. Okay, once that's done, I'm going to click on the Upload button, and it will be uploaded, and I can click on Save and Return. Now, after I click on Done, I'll be able to see my creation right within my website in Edline. Right, so just like before, it's got complete click-through here, and I've got my window a little bit small. If I maximize this, I'd be able to see the entire thing. But it does bring over very faithfully that website that I created in Adobe Rome. including all of the images and all of those interactive objects, and I can do this kind of work and share it with my parents out there so they get an appreciation for the kind of things that we're doing in our classroom.